It's time to put Operation Provocateur into full effect.
D-Day.
Sticks in my belly, then up to my heart, into my mouth. I can't keep it shut. Do you recognize?
Oh, you're going to take your name?
Alison Dixon, 24 Bowland House, Leatherbridge Uni.
Correct. What are you studying?
Oh, art and design.
Oh, I wanted to be a fashion designer, but I can't draw for toffee. Do you want to take a seat and hopefully we won't be too long?
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I could stand here all day listing reasons why this application should be strenuously denied. The felling of trees, the danger to...
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, what's all that about an application?
Oh, Howard, could I have a quick... Sorry, excuse me. Could I have a quick word?
No, I'm sorry, we haven't got any appointments free today. But we are operating a drop-in clinic, you know, first come, first served. 6. But you would need to be here by 5:15 at the latest because we're really busy. Okay. Bye.
Do you know who's next?
Tory Black.
You okay? Seem a bit frazzled.
No, I just having a brew this morning. I'm parched.
Tori. Where's the loo?
Downstairs.
Mrs. Nash? Mrs. Nash? Follow me, please.
Hello, campus surgery. No, the Millhouse Centre's closed today.
Oh, Dr. Lee, can I get you a cup of tea?
No, thanks. This is a complete waste of time. I've only seen 2 patients all morning.
Mr. Bellamy has asked that we only take emergencies. Well, we've managed to move most of the patients over to the campus.
But what about Heston and Daniel? Wouldn't they be more use at the campus then?
Well, they have been taken off the rota for an important meeting.
Both of them? Right. Where is Mr. Bellamy?
No, Dr. Carmichael's not in today, she's in tomorrow. As I explained, there are no specific appointments today. It's a drop-in clinic. I'm not patronising you, I'm trying to help. No, there's no need to speak to me like that. Same to you with knobs on.
Nothing is going on.
Oh, don't insult my intelligence, Howard.
What? It's just an ordinary day. Well, if you can't have an ordinary day running a GP surgery out of a tent.
Yeah, well, we don't have any patients because half the medical staff have gone off the rota. Heston is behaving very strangely, and I saw your clandestine meeting with Rob earlier.
Well, you don't miss much, do you?
What on earth is going on?
Look, Daniel is just helping me out with the paperwork for the insurance claim, and I'm supervising the repair work.
And Heston?
Is Heston?
Fine, have it your way.
Emma! Wait. Look, there's been something I've been meaning to talk to you about. It's about you and Frank.
What about me and Frank?
Have you really fallen for him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Right, so you have then.
Well, not that it's any of your business, but yes, we're quite serious. I like Frank a lot.
Just don't fall for him too hard, okay?
Good luck with the essay.
Bye!
Any chance for tea?
Yeah, I'll stick the cook. Oh, no! Too soon.
Is it?
It belongs to a patient. I'll give him a...
Leah Tancock?
Chris. Chris.
Your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message
Hi, this is a message for Alison Dixon. You left your briefcase behind.
Hi. All right.
Oh, let me see. Well, I'm in a tent. I'm cold. My work colleagues are keeping something from me. And, oh, Howard has just tried to warn me off my boyfriend without actually telling me why.
Right.
I don't suppose he's mentioned anything to you about Frank?
Not really.
Why won't anyone give me a straight answer? Is Frank involved in whatever's going on?
You could say that.
Oh, you know what? I'll ask him myself.
Emma. Let's talk. Please.
I've got one more patient before you. Do you want to take a seat?
Hi, I was here earlier. I left a folder.
Sorry, Howard, 2 ticks. Do not worry, I have kept it safe for you. I'm so sorry about the rambling message. On your mobile.
What?
Did you not get it?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Where were we?
Oh, Dr. Reed, I'm popping into town. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
Dr. Christoph picked a good day to be off. I can feel the chill in my bones.
Yes, so can I.
He was very brave last week, saving that woman's life.
Yes, his Gaelic charm never seems to fail, does it?
Is everything all right? Would you like some company?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Excuse me, I picked up a message on my mobile asking me to come in.
Right, who from?
Karen Hollins. I'm Alison Dixon.
Sorry?
I said I'm Alison Dixon.
Council members are taking their seats. No sign of Gary.
Well, he mustn't see me. It could blow the whole operation. Where are the others?
They'll be here.
This is our livelihood, Heston. We can't afford to screw up.
Here's Al now. I'm so sorry I'm late. Traffic was so bad, I didn't think I was going to make it. Have you heard from Rob?
No, not yet. Have you had any intel from Frank's phone today?
No, absolutely nothing. Okay, Gary's been in contact. He's on his way.
Right. Time to make myself scarce. Your speech is prepared?
Every last word.
Good, man. Give him hell.
Good luck, Hester. Thanks.
Can you confirm your address?
24 Bowland House, Leatherbridge University.
And your mobile number?
07700 900 786. You've obviously got more than one Alison Dixon in your system. You called the wrong one. Well, is there?
I'm sorry, I can't give out that kind of information.
Well, because of data protection. So this has been a complete waste of my time, that's what you're saying?
Would you mind just hanging on for a minute?
Why?
I need to speak to a colleague.
About what?
I just need to check something.
You called the wrong Alison.
Please, it won't take a minute.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Let me get Dr. Clegg.
Look, what's going on?
Someone else used your name and address.
Heston! How the devil are you?
Terence, fine, thanks. How's the gout?
Much better, thanks to your advice.
This is my colleague, Al Husky.
Terence Fredericks, head of town planning. Will you excuse us for a minute? My condolences, you didn't win a seat on the council. I mean, on the QT, you were the man we were all pulling for.
You're too kind.
Such a shame about the actual results. The numbers must have been very disheartening. Oh, look, excuse me. We must catch up properly another time.
Odious little man.
Speaking of odious.
You sure there's not another Alison Dixon registered at the practice?
No, I checked. What's I supposed to do, Jimmy? Ask for ID. I mean, she seemed completely genuine.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who broke confidentiality.
You weren't to know.
Yeah, well, either way, we better sort this out quickly. The last thing the surgery needs is another scandal. Let's go and speak to her.
Okay.
Where is she?
Have you been up to something, Natalie? Because this sounds like just the kind of stunt you'd pull. You better get back to me when you get this. Alison speaking.
Hi, it's Karen Hollins from Campus Surgery. I was wondering, would you mind coming back in so you can talk to Dr. Clay about the mix-up?
I think it might have been my sister Natalie who used my name, so just don't worry about it. I'll speak to her.
I need to talk to you.
Well?
Well, she doesn't want to take it any further. She thinks it was her sister Natalie.
I still need to speak to her. Any breach of confidentiality is serious, especially this one.
How serious was it?
You had no right using my name, Natalie.
Well, I didn't think you'd find out.
You could get into serious trouble. What were you there for anyway?
I'm pregnant.
You idiot.
I'd done a test at the chemist, but the doctor confirmed it. I was worried I'd get Rex into trouble because we were underage, so I pretended I was you.
Have you told Rex yet?
How do you think Mum's going to react?
You know how she feels about Rex? He's not exactly her favourite person.
Well, I just found out you had an abortion last year. Wait till she finds out about that. Hello? Yeah, speaking. Oh, Dr. Clay.
Right, next we have item 5. Submitted by Milton Strickland Planning for a proposed residential development on Lethbridge Common. The application consists of 65 dwellings with associated car parking, open spaces, landscaping and new access arrangements. There's also provision for retail outlets and an additional proposal has been lodged for a large-scale health clinic which would provide health care for the entire local area and incorporating a minor injuries clinic and a minor surgery unit. Right, well, having fully reviewed the plans and no objections having been raised, may we proceed to vote? Yes, Dr. Carter?
May I approach the chair?
On what basis?
As an objector.
Only nominated parties are allowed to speak.
Well, according to my research, I am allowed to speak at a council meeting as an objector.
Well, yes, that is correct, but first you have to apply to the council and lodge a request in writing.
Which I have done. To your office.
Really? I'm sorry, we don't appear to have received it, so I'm afraid your request to speak is denied.
You know why I asked you to come back?
I give you a false name.
She's underage. She was just trying to protect herself.
I don't need you to speak for me.
We need to talk about your situation with reference to your actual medical condition, so do you want your sister to sit in with you?
No. I'm not going to have an abortion like she did. As far as I'm concerned, life begins at conception. That's what Mum says.
Our Mum's always right. About everything.
She says no civilised society will let someone take someone's life without punishing them.
Is this my punishment? You have no idea how hard that decision was for me.
I don't care.
Well, then I guess we're done. But just remember, Natalie, your entire life's about to change. In a couple of years, when all your mates are out clubbing, you'll be the one changing nappies. And don't expect Mum to step in. That's why we had a nanny.
Whatever.
Fine. I hope it all works out for you.
All right, just fill in your details. There's a pen. Do you want to take a seat? All right.
Fine.
You don't look it. Are you going to wait for your sister?
She doesn't want my help.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry.
No, come on. Oh, come on, let's
Dr. Carter, you are impeding due process.
I insist I be allowed to speak against this monstrous application.
We have already established that you have failed to lodge a request through the appropriate channels.
I handed it personally to your assistant. I think they should be forced to check. Al? Now would be a good time.
Just give me 2 secs.
There is no record of any application.
There it is.
Right, we will now proceed...
No, wait, please wait. I hereby invoke international human rights law.
What?
All I want to do for the next 4 years is my degree. I've got a year abroad. How was I supposed to do that with a baby? Does that make me a bad person?
No, of course not. So, why is your sister giving you such a hard time?
Because her mother's Beatrice Dixon. She's a leading pro-life campaigner. We were brought up being spoon-fed that abortion is morally and ethically wrong. It was the most difficult decision I've ever had to make.
I'm sure it was, and if it helps, I do understand.
What if she never forgives me?
Your mum?
No, Natalie. She's not just my sister. We used to be best friends.
Right, your next appointment will be in 8 to 12 weeks. That'll be at St. Phil's with a midwife and sometimes a doctor.
Will it be you?
No, it'll be a doctor who specialises in pregnancy and birth, an obstetrician. Right, now, take these. There's information in there about nutrition and lifestyle choices to help you have a healthy pregnancy. At your first antenatal appointment, you'll be offered an ultrasound scan to check the baby's development. It's all explained in there. Any questions?
It's really happening, isn't it?
Your mum could go with you, or a partner. Do you want to call someone?
Article 10 states that an individual has the right to freedom of expression without interference from a public authority, and I believe that my objections carry great significance vis-à-vis the reputation of this council.
And I must insist that my objections be recorded in the minutes of this meeting.
You need to hear this.
You may proceed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I could talk at great length about why this application should be denied, the loss of trees, the noise, the threat to a local conservation area, but I'm going to reserve my comments for one element of this tawdry endeavour, namely the chief investor himself, Mr. Gary Lucas.
There you go. I've put extra sugar in it.
Thanks, Karen. I bet you're a brilliant mum.
Oh, there are my moments.
Will you be mine?
I'm sure your mum means well.
You think? Natalie was getting picked on at school by these much older girls. She asked Mum for help. Mum just told her to stop being such a wuss. Said it was character building.
And what happened?
I went to the headmaster. He put a stop to it. To Mum, we're just an inconvenience.
Natalie wants to speak to you.
Not if she's going to have a go at her.
It's all right. Look, Karen, would you stay?
Okay.
So you got the leaflets then? I got those too.
Why did you have the abortion?
The council made a huge mistake getting into bed with Gary Lucas, given his reputation at the Primary Care Trust, which showed him to be conniving and thoroughly dishonest, but he is now sunk to new lows, bribing an employee at a rival practice in an attempt to get him to besmirch the reputation of that practice in the press.
This is ridiculous. This is a council meeting, not a court-martial.
He has even colluded in an act of arson, causing criminal damage to the same practice, the Mill Health Centre. And he has bribed council employees, including the head of town planning himself.
Have you quite finished? This is character defamation. You have no proof. There is absolutely no proof.
I have proof, Mr. Lucas, for everything I have said. Proof from your very own lips.
I can't even remember his name. I was drunk. It was the last night of the holiday. I was a virgin. Not everyone's as streetwise as you, Natalie.
You had boyfriends.
Yeah, we never had sex. I just couldn't face going to uni a virgin, so I got really drunk and...
And you didn't use anything?
When I got back, I was worried I'd caught something. So I went for an STI test and they tell me I'm pregnant. Halfway through Freshers' Week. I couldn't tell Mum. I couldn't tell you. I just didn't feel like I had a choice. So there you go. Maybe one day you'll understand.
But I do. I'm scared, Ali. I don't think I can do this. What if I'm a bad mother?
Well, you won't be.
You're right about Mum. She'll never stop the campaigning.
Nat, you'll be a great mum.
But you won't be there. Since you went to uni, I never see you. Then you're going abroad for a year and you'll graduate and move away.
Come on.
I didn't just pretend to be you because I was underage. I wanted to be like you. Mature, intelligent.
Given what I've just told you about my recent holiday exploits, I can hardly claim to be either of those.
I can't cope with having this baby if you're not around.
I'm not going anywhere. If you need me there, then I will be.
Promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Somebody could have been killed.
There was nobody in the building.
You could have been spotted.
But I wasn't. Better still, Husky's in the frame. I thought of everything. It could be weeks before they reopen.
We still have the canvas.
There's no way that the campus can service all their patients. I mean, it's exactly what you wanted, isn't it?
I suppose.
Great. So I'm still on the payroll, right? Good. Because, if there's any way that
You will be paid as and when I see fit. And if a single word of this gets out, you will receive nothing, and this conversation never happened. Understood?
Have you had enough? Yeah. That only scratches the surface. We'll be handing this over to the police.
Planning application denied.
Hey, Lucas, I'd like a word with you down at the station. Regarding what? The fire at the Mill Health Centre. I think you might be able to help us with our inquiries.
I cooperate if I were you, Gary. Look bad otherwise. See ya.
Stop it!
See ya. Well done, Heston.
Heston.
It was touch and go, but Al saved our bacon.
That was fantastic. Well done. We got him! Where's Frank?
Well, he was here a minute.
Emma, what are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
There's a planning application.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's been overturned. What's wrong? Everybody's celebrating. I was going to come and get you. Come on, let's go for a drink.
I don't want to drink.
All right, then we'll go somewhere else. What, are you angry at me? Emma, come on, you know how I feel about you. Listen, you're the only thing that matters to me. You are the most important thing in my life. I love you.
Really?
Of course, with all my heart. Listen, the thing is, I've got to go away for a while.
Oh, why?
I want to get back. It'll be about you and me. All I want to do is make you happy. How's that sound?
That's all I wanted.
I've got to go. Okay. I'll call you.
There's one small snag, though.
What's that?
I've slashed your tire.
What? You're joking.
No joke.
Stay where you are. Whoa, don't even think about it. Frank Christoph, I'm arresting you on suspicion of art.
Yeah, on what evidence? It was Haskell.
No, it was you. We've got you on CCTV.
I mean, that was disabled.
Interesting that you know that. But strangely, you forgot about the camera at the front of the building. They've got you coming out at the same time the fire was started.
Emma. Emma!
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention one question, something you later rely on in court.
Emma!
Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Rob's saying that Frank and Gary are locked up.
Yes, they certainly are. Great result.
It was easy.
Don't make him any more conceited.
He was jealous because you weren't in on it.
I'm not going to fuss over
No,
you.
please don't.
But if you want to talk...
What's there to say except I've been a complete moron?
It wasn't all acting, was it? You do want to leave. Or at least you were tempted.
Tonight, Elliot goes from excitement to having to